What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? We're gonna try this again. Okay. What's up, y'all? It's your girl D. We are on day 5 of 21 Days of Hell and Fit and Bougie collaboration with the boot camp. Y'all, awesome job, awesome job, awesome job for completing Monday through Friday. All right. The hard part is over. Being consistent for 5 days, you did it. All right. So if you're watching the replay or you're new to this, click the link in the comments to sign up with us. The registration's open for this month and next month. Now, just because you missed 5 days, we got 16 days left. Because I know some of y'all are like, I don't want to start at the beginning because y'all, it's $21. Get started. Get started. Okay? So tomorrow is our long distance walk run. Anybody obviously can come to that. Jihad puts it on for the people in the city. And so we're going to plug into that. We're going to start at Tricentennial Park at 8 a.m. Okay? Tricentennial Park at 8 a.m. It is about a 3-mile walk run. So we're going to have a good time with that. Let's show up, show out for his event. Really show him love for tomorrow. And then on Sunday, I will be doing gentle stretching and restorative Pilates at Cooper Riverside Park at 6 p.m. Okay? 6 p.m. and I'm start sharp. And I'm not going to keep you. I might keep you like 35 minutes, but it's going to be quick and it's going to be concise. So to the people who are like, I always want to do Pilates with you, you can literally pay your $21 just to come to 3 Pilates classes, and that's cheap because normally a drop in for Pilates is $25 or $30. Okay, so that's our schedule for the rest of the week, and then we'll be back Monday. So I wanted to talk about something that I'm getting phone calls about, people talking to me, and everybody's walking like the Tin Man. Soreness. Let's talk about soreness. I hate to bust y'all's bubble, but there's nothing you can do about not being sore. Soreness happens for a few reasons. Because you worked out a really long time, because the muscle fibers, when you lift weights on the eccentric movements, they tear a little bit. That's how they get stronger. That causes soreness. And also if you're deconditioned, you are not conditioned, you have not done this type of workout. Let me start there. Because there are some people who work out a lot, but you are not doing a certain type of workout. So if you haven't been doing boot camp style training, you will be sore. Let's just say you do Pilates, you've only been doing long distance run, and then you do Pilates. You're gonna be sore. So the soreness happens there. The reason why overall you get sore is because when you lift weights or do some type of resistance training, there are small little tears in your muscle, this is how the body goes, so it's not negative. When you go to sleep, that's when your body repairs those little tears, okay? That's when you get stronger and those fibers get a little bit stronger and then they get bigger and they multiply, okay? So that's what muscle hypertrophy is, or when your muscles get bigger. The little tears happen in your muscles and then they get stronger, they multiply, they get bigger. That's how that happens. This is why if you don't lift weights, you're not going to get bigger muscles. Ladies, can we talk about it? You guys come to me and say, oh, I just want to tone. I just want to tone. Rich Rising, Anitra, I just want to tone. And ladies, you will never, and I die on this hill, this mountain, you're not going to tone if you're not doing some type of resistance training and increasing your muscle mass. And I talked about that yesterday. Okay? You're not toning if you're just walking. You're not toning if you're just running. You're not toning if you're just getting on the elliptical machine. You're not toning if you're just dancing around. You got to do some type of resistance training, okay? And although we believe, I'm lifting these weights, you're like, oh, I'm lifting these weights. Your result comes out of the rest. It's when you go to sleep at night, okay? So why do we get sore? Let's talk about that scientifically. I'm gonna make it real simple. We get sore because the body don't want you to do it no more. Your body don't want you to do it again so that it creates soreness, lactic acid buildup, okay, to limit your range of motion, to limit your ability to contract your muscles in the same way so that it can recover and come back tomorrow better. Does that make sense? So if I'm doing bicep curls, this muscle is sore because my body wants to repair it and it doesn't want me to overtrain to where I hurt myself. Okay? So soreness is not a reason for you to not do anything, though. So it should be sufficient a 24 to 48 hour rest between different muscle groups in order to recover. This is why trainers will suggest do different body parts every other day. Whether it's upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body, if it is bicep, triceps, chest, if it is back and shoulders one day, if it is hamstrings one day, then you do quads one day. Because if you're new to this, doing all the muscle groups at once, you're going to be incapacitated. You ain't going to be able to do nothing. Right? So people are wondering, can I get rid of soreness? No, but you can bring the time frame to which you recover. You can close that gap, and you can also close the gap of how bad the soreness is. So I'm going to tell you how to do this. Okay? Number one, protein. I don't care what kind of protein. Plant-based, it could be animal-based. You got to hit your protein macronutrients. I talked about that yesterday. At least half your body weight in grams of protein. Collagen is a great protein as well. Some collagens are for hair, skin, and nails. Some collagens are for joints. Okay? So that's an option, but you got to have your protein. Protein leads. You got to eat that. Potatoes are not protein. Oatmeal is not protein. Okay? Fruit is not protein, saints. If you want to recover, you have to get the nutrition to support that. The other thing that you can take, y'all know I love supplements, BCAAs, branched chain amino acids. Okay? Y'all know the kind that I like. I don't have to tell you. But I'm telling you, BCAAs are great because they're the building blocks of protein. So if you break protein down, it's like protein, you break them down, BCAAs, branched chain amino acids, make up protein, make up muscles. So you can take a branched chain amino acid supplement for muscle recovery and maintenance of the muscles that you already have. Because when you're doing a lot of cardio, you're doing running and walking and dancing like I do, I want to maintain the muscle that I already have. So I'm going to take my BCAAs and I'm going to take my protein. It's a non-negotiable for me. And my protein have BCAAs in it, and I separately take BCAAs. Okay? The next thing that you'll need is rest. Sleep. Deep sleep, saints. Listen, you just up all night on the internet. You're not even literally doing anything. Your children are 20 years old. You just up scrolling. And when you're up scrolling and you know you got to be up at 6:30 to do your workout, your muscles not recovering. You're just looking like a spaghetti noodle. Cool. So you got to make sure you do that. Okay? Very, 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 very important. You got to get your rest. And the other part of it is recovery. This is why we build in the Sundays, the stretching, the Pilates, the restorative, because that's going to get your range of motion back. Now, the error that a lot of people have is that you don't stretch after your workout. You don't stretch no times of the week, and you're trying to figure out why you're not getting stronger. The muscle needs to be able to able to expand, stretch, and contract. It has to be able to maximally stretch and contract. When it's able to maximally stretch, that's when you get stronger. This is why when we're doing the workouts, Jihad, if he train you or I train you or whatever, we want you to do full range of motion. We don't care how fast you go. If you're not doing full range of motion, you're doing yourself a disservice and you're not getting the result you want. If we're doing bicep curls like this, and you're deciding you only want to do them right here, your range of motion is like this. Your range of motion is like this. You're doing yourself a disservice to getting the toning you want, to getting the strength you want, and the muscular endurance that you want. We need your whole muscle to stretch, and we need it to come all the way back in, right? And so with that full range of motion, you're going to feel soreness here, okay? Where the muscle attaches to the tendon, where the tendon attaches to the bone. When you stretch, it helps you get that full range of motion in the tendon, the full range of motion in the muscle, and it helps to lower the lactic acid buildup in your body. You also have to drink your water, guys, so that the kidneys can flush out the toxins and the byproducts of what's going on inside your muscles. And when you're breathing, right, the extracellular waste of breathing, you need to get that out. That's why you got to drink your water. Let your body filter it out. Let your body filter it out. Okay? And so, although you cannot get rid of soreness because you don't want to, your body wants to slow you down so you can repair, which is great. Because if some of us didn't have soreness, guess what? We would just keep going and going and going and going and hurting ourselves. And some of us hurt ourselves, then we still keep going. Next thing you got to go to a PT, and then you trying to figure out why you down for 2 weeks, for 2 months, for 2 years. It's because you didn't listen to your body. So when we say listen to your body, we want you to listen to your soreness also. We don't want you to become incapacitated by your soreness. We just want you to listen, right? And lastly, I would say, like, what do you do about soreness? I'm not a nurse. I'm not a healthcare professional, but you definitely take some ibuprofen to reduce inflammation, or NSAID. You can also take baths with Epsom salt, with lavender oil in there, soak in there. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. And guess what? When your body, because I talked about yesterday how the body wants to stay in homeostasis. The body wants to stay comforted. It wants to be comforted. So eventually your body will get used to it. Now, I want to call out the people who don't get sore. It's like 1 in a million people who just don't get sore. This is what I found in my 20 years of experience. If you're a person who is not finding any soreness, and you have been out of the game for a long time, haven't worked out a long time, or you just been walking and you start to lift weights and you don't feel any level of sore, I'm here to tell you in my gentlest way, you are not putting in that work. And you probably should hire a trainer to show you what effort needs to be put forth, okay, in order for you to get the results you need. Now, do you need to be extremely sore all the time in order to have a good workout? No. However, there should be a point of your workout where you should feel challenged. And if there's a part of your workout, especially if you do anything over 30 seconds, where you don't find any way challenged, you're not breathing hard, heart rate's not up, nothing like that, you need to increase your effort so you can get the results you want. So you can increase your cardiovascular capacity, your oxygen capacity, okay? So you can increase your range of motion and get stronger and get the toning you want. So that's a little bit about soreness. If you want to learn more about my favorite proteins and my favorite BCAAs, let me know. I would love to chat with you about it. Otherwise, do what you want. If you're like, I don't want no supplements. You don't need no supplements, but you gotta eat it then. You gotta eat. You gotta, the nutrition, our nutrition trend. You eat chips and hamburgers and hot dogs and watermelon. Not good enough nutrition to get the results you want, and definitely not enough to survive these 21-day workouts that we got. So we will see you tomorrow. I got some personal training clients in a little bit, but I'll see you tomorrow. 8 a.m. at Tricentennial Park. Whether you're a part of the 21 days, I need you to be there. Come get this cardio in. And then on Sunday, as a collective, we would do restorative Pilates and stretching at Cooper Riverside Park, 6 p.m. All right? If you don't have Revival, I hope to see you there. Hope to see you in the Kia. All right. Love y'all. Talk to you later. Day 5, y'all. Day 5.